Okay, welcome to the triangle lesson. So we're going to go over the area of triangles. So first, let's just review what is the definition of a triangle. A triangle is a closed three-sided shape. The interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, if we look at the area of a triangle, we will find out that it is closely related to the area of a parallelogram. So the reason for this is that parallelograms make two congruent triangles. So if you know the area of a parallelogram, you can get the area of a triangle by dividing the parallelogram into two because we're trying to create the two triangles. So by doing so, you can find the area of one single triangle. So if that just made no sense to you, let's just look over the area formula. So we know that the area of a triangle is base times the height. So I circle this out because we know that that is the formula for a parallelogram. And then we're just dividing it into two because we know parallelograms make two triangles. So that's where the area of a triangle comes from. So let's put it into work. So if we know that the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2, here are some examples for you to try out. So you can count the square units, multiply by the height, divided by 2. Okay, so you can put me on pause and try these examples. Just so you know, some of them are on an angle, so you might have to look at some of them and figure out, oh, the base might be over here and the height is over here. So please put me on pause and try them yourself. Okay, hopefully you tried those on your own, so I'm going to show you how you find this. So we have our area of the base, we're looking at the base. We're going to count the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. We find out this is 4. Base is 4. Height is 1, 2, 3, 4. Height is 4. We know that the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So we go 4 times 4 divided by 2. And then that's how you figure it out. So you know 4 times 4 is equal to 16. And then if you divide it by 2, you get 8. Okay, now let's do this one. Like I said, this one is a little bit more challenging to figure out because you want to find the base over here. I found it by looking at which one was clearly lined up with the triangle, with the squares. So I found out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is our base. And our height, this one's a little bit trickier to find. The height of a triangle is perpendicular to the base. So you have to look for the point that goes the most farther out. And that's how you find it out. So now we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 divided by 2. You know 5 times 5 is 25. If you divide it by 2, you get 12.5. And then let's do this one. Our base is actually at the top this time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our height is 1, 2, 3. So we know 6 times 3 is 18 divided by 2 is 9. Okay? So how do we find the area of an obtuse triangle? What is the height? So we can see the base over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, what is the height? Some of us might get confused and think that the height is just 2. But actually, we have to figure it out on the side because the base goes up to the highest point. So we have 1, 2, 3. So this time we have to go, and let's draw this out for you. We know our base is 5. We know our height is 3. And then we have to divide it by 2. 5 times 3 equals 15. If you divide it by 2, you get a total of 7.5. And then they are square units. Let's write that here. I'm just gonna limit that for you. And now it's your turn. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to come meet me at office hours. I'm very happy to work with you.